Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fantactix podcast. My name is Renz, always making sense with every sentence. In the studio with the one and only octopus of worldwide, my brother Sabubu Elkun. What's good?
Well, hello fans. In fact, right now, we don't even know what is good any longer.
A lot of people are in rejoicing mode. What are you saying? You don't know what's good?
Social media has gone agog. They said VAR, or what do they call that thing,
Yes, it's VAR.
has decided to favor a particular team in London. They said the team with the jerseys of the same problem that they got favor.
I don't understand. I'm a man of justice. I'm a man of truth. I'm a man of uprightness. You know I don't like cheating, Sabubu. You know me. I don't like cheating.
Excuse me, who cheated you?
No, it's us that cheated. The Premier League has been cheated. A team that has been battling relegation has been cheated.
Wait, I begin to wonder why other people are taking Panadol for another person's sickness.
No, it's not. You see, when you don't fight injustice in another place, it will reach your doorstep.
Well, injustice has touched everybody in the Premiership, one way or the other.
In fact, to be honest, the real injustice is VAR. And yesterday, the injustice na West Ham touch. This is a team battling relegation. Some people will talk about that.
Are you not saying the VAR harm West Ham?
Yes, they harm them. Now, that team from the West, they might not be in the Premier League next season. And with that 1 point now, they would have had a shot. But above that, the bad belly people, the people that don't want Arsenal to ever achieve anything in this life, they were looking forward to them, leveling the playing field. Maybe Man City would have, been able to catch up. But, well, Arsenal had themselves a little celebration as they went 5 points clear at the top of the table, thanks to a favorable VAR call, because it could have gone anyway.
Wait. The way you speak about the VAR, you speak about it as if Arsenal didn't even score a goal in the match.
No, but that would have been an equalizer. That's the difference between 3 points and 1 point.
We all know that VAR has been very inconsistent in the Premiership, not only this season, but since
introduction,
since
actually.
inception.
Yeah.
It favors some teams, it doesn't favor other teams. But there's always a local balance in Nigeria. Everybody will collect. And it happened to West Ham yesterday. It will still happen to other teams. You cannot run away from it. Remember, VAR is manned by human beings, and there is always what they call human error. Yeah. Remember, computer is garbage in, garbage out. So whatever you feed it, it gives you back.
So actually, because when you talk about VAR, you are not feeding it anything. It's just giving you, more information to interpret. So I think it's more of the interpretation part.
The VAR, no, but you said the camera. Is that not part of the feeding?
The camera, the computer, to draw the line. Is this offside? They give you the information. Now you been not seeing with your eye. See the replay of waiting happen. Now foul. So now
sorry. Did you say what kind of foul are you talking about?
I beg, no foul language here, please. Was it a foul, an offense, an obstruction?
Better. Use that word.
I beg, Sabubu, wipe your mind clean. I beg you. This is a show that we have, people from all ages and all inclinations.
That foul, I just want to say foul. Let the foul person talk.
So now, Sabubu, a lot of people are saying that this is the biggest, or might end up being one of the most influential VAR calls in the history of the Premier League.
Well, I don't believe so. I'll tell you why. 2 seasons ago, Newcastle scored a goal against Arsenal that the ball went outside. A line was never ruled for that. Arsenal lost at home to West Ham 2 seasons ago at the Emirates. The ball went out before the ball was threaded in and a goal happened. The referees never went to VAR for that, 2 of it. It has happened to so many teams. Liverpool losing to Spurs, that red card, I think 2 seasons ago. VAR has been inconsistent. And for every time a controversial decision is taken, it changes the destiny of the match or sequence of other games. You understand? Now, they have to mitigate the human errors.
Yeah.
They have to bring it down as much as possible.
Yeah.
People say VAR has spoiled the sport of the moment. You know, that excitement football brings.
Yeah.
You have to wait to celebrate a goal and all. It has come to stay. We have to accept it and pray that it doesn't affect whatever team you're supporting.
Yeah.
But more controversies will still come up. This is
Sabubu,
just the beginning.
yeah.
Trust
Sabubu,
me.
for context, because I understand when you say a lot of teams or a lot of results from past fixtures have also been affected by VAR. But we are looking at, this is 3 games or 3 games to the end of the season. A lot is at stake, not just for one team, for both teams. Arsenal are the upper spectrum or the upper end of the table. They are challenging for the Premier League. They are leading the pack. They have Man City breathing down their necks, right? The margins are very fine. Draw that match, and if Man City win, they are outstanding. They are on equal points. Game on. Goal difference might determine, the outcome. At the lower end of the table, we have a West Ham that is battling relegation alongside their own London neighbours, Tottenham. A point, as we all know, in a relegation battle might be the difference between staying up and going down. So for the magnitude of that decision, whichever way it swung, and it swung Arsenal's way, it has a very serious impact on the title race.
I agree with you, but let us look at the bone of contention in evidence base.
Yeah.
Was there a foul or no foul?
Well, it's also subjective.
No.
It's subjective.
Was there a foul or no foul? It was not even one foul, 2 fouls. The elbow and the pull of the shirt, 2 different players. Because they looked at it from both sides. If there was no foul and the decision went against West Ham, then I would say in quote, Ojoro.
Sabubu, we are all football lovers. We watch football. How many times this season have we seen Arsenal use the same tactics against their opponents and score goals, and those goals are allowed? Against Chelsea, against Manchester United, and against many other oppositions, they have used that same tactics.
But ironically, they are not the only teams that do dark arts.
No.
Use the word.
Arsenal are the masters of dark arts in England.
Other teams do dark arts.
In fact, see, I think you are mistaking something. Other teams play, they have set piece routines and they are very influential from set pieces, e.g. Brentford. But Arsenal are the masters of dragging your neck, holding your neck, pressing your neck, grabbing your goalkeeper.
Let me tell you something.
So, no.
See.
Now, Sabubu, I have to be honest. If I say I'm a man of justice, that thing is a foul. But karma should have served Arsenal what they have been serving others. When it is in their favor, they will shout, it's not a foul. It's not a foul. Now, they should have given them a taste of their medicine.
Let me tell you something. You talk about karma, right? But I will tell you that if there's any team that has suffered from VAR decisions in the Premiership in the past 3 seasons, it's Arsenal. We will do a show.
Everybody has suffered.
They have
everybody.
That's
what you will say.
No, we are very literate people. We watch other people's podcasts. We listen to football wrap-ups from time to time. When you hear them talk, people that are neutral, they will tell you. I had to take my time to go through which teams have suffered more from VAR calls. You understand? Funny enough, are mostly London teams. Seriously.
No, when you start, because this very thing you want to say, I could tell you both for Chelsea how many penalties against. I'm saying all teams suffer from VAR.
Majority of the London teams have suffered more from VAR than any team outside the capital.
Yeah.
But the truth still remains is, yesterday, God just simply said Arsenal was going to win that match. Some other referees won't have gone to check that. But you need to see, we watched the match, you saw the clamor for it.
Yeah.
Everybody knew something was wrong. And another thing coaches should always let players know is when there is an infringement that has led to a goal or something, your agitation helps for referees.
The way you react.
Yes, some players just accept it and just, fine, it has happened. But the truth of the matter is, yesterday was one for the ages, and it will be revisited over and over and over again.
All the fans that are watching the show now, I invite you to also put your mouth in this matter. Was that goal supposed to stand. Personally, I would have said, allow West Ham to have these guys. But it is well. Arsenal have gone forward. The furor now surrounds Chris Kavanagh and Darren England, who were both the on-pitch referee and the VAR referee. Medicine after death. Now, any other talk is medicine after death, even our own speculation. But one thing I would like to put out there is, whenever it favors you, Arsenal fans, as people are rejoicing now, as it's favoring you and you are shouting, the day it will go against you, also collect it in good faith. Congratulations, though, because the Premier League title is smelling like it's going to London.
Well, Rennes has said his own. But I would always say it. It's not the first time, and it will not be the last time that VAR will favor and unfavor you. Just pray that the time it doesn't favor you is not to your detriment. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, West Ham, what will West Ham have to say about that?
It was a
They
foul.
are likely getting relegated.
Well, there was, in quotes, a top 5 match at Anfield. And I saw the best of Chelsea, and I was wondering, where was his performance all season? Liverpool won, Chelsea won. Rennes, what would you say about that match?
I think Chelsea and VAR have something in common. They are consistently inconsistent. In fact, the only consistency they have is how inconsistent they can be. Sometimes you look at Chelsea's performance and you just get angry because it feels like those players just purposely refuse to turn up in particular games. They might just decide, well, today we'll play, tomorrow we'll not play, and all that. And it's kind of crazy. This season is a write-off.
I know it's a write-off, but were you impressed? No. They can still finish the season in a flourish if they win the FA Cup.
Now, Sabubu, let me tell you something. And I didn't say this out of malice. I saw Chelsea. I am a Chelsea fan, so I can tell you that one categorically. I saw it right from the beginning that Chelsea will not be able to prosecute their end of season fixtures. I said it on the show that they might not be able to win up to 6 of them. And so far, so good. They have not been able to draw 6 of them. So, what I am seeing at Stamford Bridge, the season is just let it go. Get a proper manager in during the summer. Sign players that can contribute. Chelsea are just getting crowd. Getting players that can contribute, and that's what they need to do. Talking about whether I was impressed, I'm sorry, it's not drawing Liverpool that will impress me. Anyways, talking about Chelsea, by the way, they were in Nigeria over the weekend.
Who was in Nigeria?
Chelsea to console their Nigerian fans, to tell them, sorry, I know you people have suffered.
Well, Barcelona needed a point to win the La Liga. And which other opponent would give you such joy to win the league in their faces? They did not only get a point, they got 3 points. It was an El Clasico that Real Madrid want to forget in a hurry. It was Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 2.
Sabubu Elkun. The build-up to that game is what I would like us to talk about. Even more than the game.
No,
there is fire on the mountain.
It was 2 fighting.
Or there was fire on the mountain.
It was 2 fighting.
Now, guys, let us go on a short break. When we come back, before we look at the games for the week, we are going to ask that question. What is going on at Real Madrid?
There's rubble in the jungle in Madrid.
And that place is not a jungle, though. It's a beautiful city.
Right now, a jungle will be.
What's going on?
It is manpower versus Oyibo power.
Now, guys, prior to El Clasico, in a week like that, you'll be hearing about, managers coming up with new tactics, formations, how to counter the opponent. But for Real Madrid, Arbeloa had to deal with his captain and one of his midfield linchpins having a fisticuff in the dressing room.
Arbeloa was more like a spectator. He said he just cross out, they look them as in the fight. 2 times.
Now, Sabubu, I have a few issues here.
Okay.
Right? Number 1, in a club, any club for that matter, but especially a club of Real Madrid stature, what happens in the dressing room should always stay in the dressing room.
Well,
How we take no say Chalmeni boss Valverde head?
there's a leak in the dressing room, and a lot of people are saying it might likely be the Brazilian guy. I'm not calling names here.
Okay, there are many Brazilian guys. Number
The one
two,
that
number
likes
two.
to do his head like.
It's okay now. It's okay. You say you don't want to call his name. You are now calling his name.
Is his name head like this?
No problem. Number two, your club has gone trophyless for 2 seasons. If there was any hope of chasing down La Liga, it was imperative that Madrid got 3 points against Barcelona. But somehow, training and preparation for that match, what you would say was one of your most important games of the season, a fight. Now take Bossam. What the atmosphere in that club? What is going on? First, they sack Alonso. They say they don't like him. Now the one they gave them that they like, they are doing anyhow. No authority.
Who told you they like him?
Okay, maybe they don't like him. But it seems that that club has now become a lawless, as you call it, jungle now, where everybody does what they like. This Mbappe has his cartel. Vinicius has his cartel.
See,
Spaniards have their cartel.
Madrid is just waiting for the season to be over. Players will go for the World Cup. Those that are going for holidays will go on holiday. There's a certain special one that is looking around, right? To buy out his contract is about 3 million euros from what we heard. The biggest problem Madrid has is Perez. If, and I repeat, if Perez can give a manager 100% control in football matters, transfer matters, and sporting matters, and tells the players he's the landlord of this team, you see a difference.
Yeah, you have actually said that a couple of times. I remember when we spoke about Xabi Alonso getting sacked, you made some aspersions to the fact that people like Vinicius Jr., they can even show up at Perez's house. So they have more access to the president than even the coach.
Yeah.
But Mourinho has, according to the rumors out there, Mourinho has listed terms, including he wants, or he needs about 6 players sold. I won't call any names. He wants about 6 players signed. He wants control over transfers and sporting matters, like you said. But apart from the question, will Perez give him what he wants? Do you think that Mourinho is the right kind of manager to come in and build a culture that will foster a team that can, upset Barcelona? This is back-to-back La Ligas for them. And Flick has a contract in 2028. So do you think Mourinho is the man to challenge that dominance? Does he still have what it takes?
I doubt.
So, Real Madrid fans, you have it there. Not only can you not attest to Mourinho's tactical, nose anymore, the atmosphere, Mourinho is somebody that has always been causing kata.
His type of tactics.
Is he outdated, or is more like it's no longer relevant these days?
As a person, he's an awesome man, but he didn't evolve tactically. Watch him well.
Mourinho the dinosaur.
Look at Pep. That he is his own contemporary.
Yeah.
Look at what Pep has done over time. Even the man that you don't have regards for, the guy in AC Milan presently,
Allegri. You say I don't have regards for him.
Yeah, because you say he's like a dinosaur.
Him and Mourinho, they are in the same species.
But the funny thing about it is, you can see he's still trying to do one of those.
What's he trying? He took AC Milan from top to bottom. He's still doing Buhari.
Look at Antonio Conte.
No, for Antonio, one thing is involved. You are going to get intensity. You will win league, but in Europe, you won't get anything. But generally, that's it for more. And unfortunately, it's so sad to hear a club of Real Madrid's caliber in this age and time going for Mourinho.
Let's leave Real Madrid alone. They will take care of themselves. There's a rescheduled fixture in the Premiership this midweek. Man City versus Crystal Palace. Man City have to win that match to keep up with the Premiership race. If they lose that match or draw the match, Arsenal just needs to win over the weekend and to become champions.
They need actually a draw. Just a draw.
So,
if they lose that match, they need just a draw.
So City would have to go all guns blazing,
yeah,
to beat Crystal Palace.
So Crystal Palace, they are in a very, very, prestigious position. A position where they can determine the outcome of the Premier League this season. Do you believe me, Sabubu? Crystal Palace will be playing both Man City and Arsenal before the end of the season. So Crystal Palace, you understand, do the Lord's work. Whichever way the Lord has told you to do the work, we are going to see the outcome of that.
Then Aston Villa takes on Liverpool. This match will decide where both teams will finish in the table. Because as it stands, third place is locked down by United.
I think,
who played a new draw at Sunderland. It was a very intensive match.
Yeah.
Two teams going for it. I didn't see anybody trying to sit back. I enjoyed watching it, irrespective of there were no goals in that match.
Yeah.
Villa are home. Now they can play their full squad because they're already in Europa.
They'll still be keeping an eye on the final because you have, although it's a few weeks away,
yes,
but they'll still be keeping their eyes on the final. Now,
because they need to finish in the top 5. Because now, if they don't finish top 5 and lose that final, they lose.
Yeah. But I think they are guaranteed to finish in the European places either ways. I think both Aston Villa and Liverpool are guaranteed to finish in the top 5. And like you said, if Villa wins the Europa, then there's even an extra spot for Champions League qualification, which I know Chelsea will not make it because that's how they used to behave. So, it's a game where Liverpool would want to take the impetus just to salvage their season and finish on the high. But Villa, they will have one eye on their Europa final because it's very important that they win something. And I think Emery will be prioritizing that.
So are you now saying Liverpool can go to Villa Park to win? Or
yes, I actually look at a Liverpool win or draw.
I'm looking at an Aston Villa win or draw.
Okay.
Then on Saturday, the second domestic cup will be up for grabs. Man City versus Chelsea at Wembley.
Now, VAR will be showing up, and so will Chelsea. Both of them, you cannot trust to do the right thing. What did I say? VAR will be showing up, and so will Chelsea. And you cannot trust either of them to do the right thing.
As it stands, Chelsea will need to win that match outrightly to have any hope of playing in Europe next season. Remember, when you're not in Europe, you find it difficult to attract players. And the way Chelsea is, many top guns don't want to go there because they're not even certain of who would manage the club.
Chelsea seem to be in a position where everything is working against everything that is working against them. Why am I saying so? Now, to get, top talents, you need to be able to get a top manager to convince them. Now, managers are not convinced about the environment at Chelsea.
Yeah, you're right.
And now, because the managers are not convinced, you can't get a manager that has the charisma to get the kind of talents that you need because you did not provide the right kind of environment.
Okay. Look at Iraola. He's leaving Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Glasner is leaving Crystal Palace.
There's Xabi Alonso available.
And from what we heard, Chelsea has sounded out Iraola, but he's not really convinced about the project. Instead, it's a smaller club in Crystal Palace that he's listening to. You see how crazy it is?
Because of environment.
Yes. And Crystal Palace would likely win the Conference League and be in the Europa League next season. Iraola is the present coach of Bournemouth. And the tendency of them qualifying for the Champions League is almost 100% certain.
It's very likely, especially if Aston Villa win the Europa.
Apart from that, if they beat Manchester City next week at home, they would finish 6th.
Arsenal are licking their lips.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's crazy. And this weekend's fixtures is tasty because Everton are home to Sunderland. If they win, they still have chances of going to the Conference League.
Yeah. So
Brighton goes away to Leeds. If they win, they can even overtake Bournemouth, who are in the Champions League positions. So it's crazy.
So it's really crazy. And the Premier League is a league where you can be assured of premium drama. Stuff like this you can only see
then
in the
another
Premier
thing
League.
again is
so, but Sabu, quickly,
West Ham
before my own
can be relegated this weekend if they lose to Newcastle Spurs wins against Leeds,
Leeds
West
on
Ham,
Monday. Yeah,
West Ham will go down automatically without Spurs playing their
the
match
next
over the
match.
weekend.
So that's crazy. So you see why we don't like VAR in West Ham. Not like in West Ham, we don't like VAR. Anyway, Sabubu, talking about the FA Cup final, what do you think? Okay, let me ask you this way. What do you think Chelsea need to do to be able to go home with the cup? And then you ask me the same.
Let me answer your first question.
Yes.
I feel sorry for Chelsea.
Oh my goodness.
That's the first question you asked me for the next one about what Chelsea needs to do.
Yes.
I feel sorry for Chelsea.
Why?
Because they're playing City at the wrong time. At the very, very wrong time. Why am I saying
Jeremy
so?
Doku.
City are pumped up. They are seeing that they will likely lose the Premiership. Who is the team to suffer it in a one-off game? It's Chelsea. Now, people said they played so well against Liverpool. It's all right. Liverpool is not Man City.
At all. At all.
The intensity of Man City, just because they are on Wembley pitch and they are looking at the FA Cup up there, Chelsea are dead.
So, what are you saying? Chelsea should just dress up with their burial cloth? Because I was asking you what they have to do.
We don't even know.
But you say they are dead. So they should just call with their funeral attire.
We don't even know the jerseys they'll be wearing, if they'll be the home team or the away team, right? But jokes apart, Chelsea can make a game of that match if they stay compact, take their chances. You understand what I'm saying? City are a team that their fullbacks invert into midfield. O'Reilly will play a very big part in that match. Let's forget the Doku we know about.
Yes.
Because before the ball gets to Doku, it has to go through that defense and the midfield. Doku has picked up form, good for City and Belgium for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Right? But the truth still remains is, if Chelsea do not take time and defend well, they might be embarrassed in that final.
Wonderful. Outside the final, it's still a season that has many memories to offer. Remember, over the past week, we saw the finalists for the UEFA Champions League, the UEFA Europa League, and the UEFA Conference League emerge.
Community Cup.
Yeah. Congratulations to all the finalists. Congratulations to Arsenal FC and Arsenal fans who have the opportunity to not only make this season a great one, but an evergreen one. They have the chance to win both the Premier League and the UEFA Champions League. But Bele, we have prayed to never see times like this. But I mean, when a team has suffered in the wilderness like Arsenal have suffered, please allow them their moment in the sunshine. So congratulations to them. Congratulations to Aston Villa. Congratulations to Crystal Palace, who have the chance to do something wonderful in Europe. And we will all be there to see that happen. Sabubu, I don't like the way you are looking at me, but immediately some people hear wilderness, they will look me one kind eye.
You called my name, so what do you want to say?
No. I mean, we are wrapping up the show, so
well, congratulations to the Premiership.
Yes.
You have shown Europe that you are the best league.
Indeed.
In the world, not even in Europe. Whoever thought Crystal Palace would get to a final? Whoever thought Villa would get to a final? Whoever thought Arsenal would get to a final? But trust me, the next 3 weeks will be fireworks in Europe.
Yeah, I think this is the first time that English teams have arrived at all the European finals simultaneously. So indeed, it's a good marketing gimmick for the Premier League. They'll invite even more stars. They'll make even more money across the transfer windows and in TV deals for upcoming seasons. But like we say, it's not about the money. Do you know how to use the money? Do you know how to create the right environment? Do you know how to get the right players and the right managers? That is what we'll be asking English teams, because some other teams from some other leagues with lesser budget and with lesser resources are doing even bigger and better things. So that is something for the English teams to digest. Thank you so much for joining us on the show today. Please continue to like, to watch, and to subscribe. Last week, I did a few shout outs for birthdays. I also want to do another one this week. So a happy and a warm birthday to my friend, Dr. Sifon Edima, whose birthday was over the weekend. Happy birthday to you. Long life and prosperity.
Till we see you next week. Invest wisely. Cheers.